"He will never trust you," the shelter coordinator warned. But something in Dakota's wary eyes spoke of a deeper, unspoken language. The call from New York State was urgent and unexpected. Animal Services needed help placing a group of unique animals, and among them was a large, wary wolfdog named Dakota. The woman, despite her limited experience with his specific breed, felt an undeniable pull. She knew nothing of leading a pack, or even forming a bond with such a complex creature, but she was willing to commit, one patient, uncertain step at a time. It was a profound, personal commitment to an unknown future. Dakota did not offer his trust easily, if at all. For months, he maintained a careful, almost invisible distance within his new enclosure. He watched her every movement from across the yard, his body still, ears constantly swiveling, absorbing every sound. He would only approach his food bowl after she had retreated indoors, and his amber gaze would consistently flicker away if their eyes met for more than a fleeting, uncomfortable second. His initial distrust was a persistent, silent barrier. Then, one quiet afternoon, after nearly half a year, something finally shifted. It wasn't a grand, dramatic gesture, but a quiet, almost imperceptible change in his demeanor. Dakota, who always seemed poised for flight, visibly relaxed his posture. His powerful muscles were no longer coiled and ready to flee. Instead, he let his entire weight settle into the ground. It was a profound, silent acknowledgement that his respect had been earned, slowly, entirely on his own terms. As Dakota's confidence grew, exploring his world with newfound ease, so too did the woman's understanding of him. He developed a particular, undeniable fondness for mud. Most of the mud tracked through the house, she'd often say with a laugh, came directly from Dakota's enthusiastic, full-body rolling. She learned to stop minding the mess, understanding that some battles simply weren't worth fighting when they were clear signs of his growing comfort and joy. His muddy adventures were a joyful expression. Soon after, the first of many new arrivals came. Another wolfdog named Jacob. Rescued from a deeply abusive breeder, Jacob carried the kind of trauma that manifested in constant flinching at sudden movements, a perpetually lowered head, and a body that stayed low to the ground. He watched everything with wide, uncertain eyes, but almost immediately, Jacob found profound reassurance in Dakota's quiet, grounded presence. Dakota's calm was an unspoken invitation to heal. Jacob gravitated towards Dakota, much like a younger sibling seeking comfort and protection from a trusted older figure. Dakota, in turn, never pushed or demanded interaction. He simply stayed near, a silent anchor, allowing Jacob to set his own pace, offering a steady presence without any pressure. It was the exact same profound patience someone had once offered Dakota, now passed forward to another in need without a single spoken word. This quiet understanding prevailed. This pattern repeated itself time and again with every new arrival joining their growing family. Each rescued wolfdog, carrying their own scars and anxieties, seemed to look to Dakota almost on instinct. He became something between a quiet, unwavering leader and a gentle father figure for the pack. Nobody formally assigned him that role. He simply settled into it naturally, radiating a particular kind of calm confidence that immediately signaled safety and stability. He was their silent compass. It has now been over 3 years since Dakota first came into her life, a wary, silent presence. What began with 0 wolf dogs slowly, organically, became a thriving pack of 7. Somewhere along the way, through shared challenges and quiet triumphs, the woman started thinking of herself and Dakota as true co-leaders. Each new wolf dog, arriving from different shelters and corners of the country, found their place and learned to trust because Dakota had already shown them the way. He proved that trust, once earned, can ripple outwards. Some days still feel like a constant process of being figured out, and not every routine runs smoothly with 7 powerful, unique animals. But what she knows for certain, deep in her heart, is that none of it, this unlikely, beautiful family, the endless patience, the established structure, the profound peace, would exist without Dakota. Everything traces back to that one cautious wolfdog who simply needed time to trust. He opened his heart, and in doing so created a sanctuary for so many others. Looking at the secure, loving family he built, I often wonder who truly rescued whom. Next time, a tiny dog found abandoned in a storm drain who became a local hero. Subscribe for more Snug tales.